What is up, guys? Welcome on back to TK's Garage. And I noticed something here very recently, and they've been building out the page. And what I mean by that is BYD, Build Your Dreams, the company that has been rumored and touring all of these Chrysler / Stellantis facilities. They now have a US page. What is up, guys? Welcome on back to TK's Garage. And I already know what you guys are going to say. Well, they already manufacture buses in California, TK. Yeah, not on the consumer side, though, right? There's literally zero reason for them to have a US page, right? And when I go into BYD US, it literally pops right up and it's showing the ad for one of their cars. Straight up. You can scroll up, and that's for the BYD seal and BYD design, all these different things that are popping up that are available, news, contacting. And I found it very interesting that they have a dedicated United States page. No mention on that US page of buses, battery manufacturing, or anything else. I found it extremely interesting. Now, if you want to know why I feel it's interesting, I've been seeing continual movement by BYD on getting into the US market, whether it's exploring opportunities and physically, they've already invested. They're definitely building factories in Mexico. They are looking at acquiring factories in Canada. And I've seen a lot of people from Canada saying, oh, they won't let them in. They're not going to come into Canada. And then I'm like, okay, did you not see the trade agreement with China and Canada directly? So if BYD wants to come in and the Chinese government's like, yeah, we would love to work with you there to get cars in there, guess what? They're coming in. I don't know what to tell you. They're 100% coming into Canada. What I find interesting is I've seen a lot of people commenting, and I've got a lot of emails from people that work at Stellantis saying, I don't know if they're trying to buy Chrysler or they're just trying, or is Stellantis just selling assets, meaning the factories like Brampton and Windsor. I said Windsor. I didn't say Zor, all right? So don't be busting my ass this time. I didn't say Windsor. I said Windsor, all right? Windsor. You gonna put my Boston on for you? Windsor, all right? It's like Wicked Pisser, Windsor. Anyways, so could they just be trying to acquire plants? Because they're gonna need manufacturing space and manufacturing to build these electric cars in Canada, if they're going to import them to the US from Canada, and or in the US. That was one of the things that I found interesting. And there are some plants in Illinois and Michigan now. Now, I was like, cool, if you have photos, email conversations, anything like that, send it to me. And I got like 7 different things this week to show that they, not only were we know that they were in Michigan because we did a video about that. You know, they did the tour at Auburn Hills. And then they went to local dealers in Detroit and literally did physical inspections of vehicles that these dealers had taken in. Now, I can understand why BYD would do that. They're looking at quality, things of that nature. Looking at the, how these vehicles look after the manufacturing process. Do they see any issues? They went for a ride in a Grand Wagoneer, a Jeep Wrangler, and a Chrysler Pacifica hybrid plug-in. That was other information that we didn't have in the other video about them being there. But what I find interesting now is with them looking at plants in the US, and with Stellantis clearly saying that they will shelve or shut down brands or sell brands that are not performing for them. With the price listed of the new Chargers, right? They're dead on arrival. Now, there'll be a few that are selling because YouTubers and people that want to Hemi swap them and all that crap, right? But you're not going to see the masses line up to buy that car when they can buy a Tesla that's faster, cheaper, and more range for like 40% less money. It's just not going to happen. I'm sorry. So I think Stellantis did that on purpose. I don't want to say that Carlos Tavares did it on purpose, but there's no other way to say it, right? I feel like he's intentionally sabotaging those brands so he can cut Dodge off and Chrysler and just keep Ram and Jeep. I know a lot of people think Ram is going to get folded back into Dodge. I don't see it happening. I just don't see it happening. I think Chrysler and Dodge are going to go off to be their own thing. I see so much smoke that there's fire there. I just don't see BYD doing all of this due diligence, okay? Knowing that people have seen them, taken photographs now, posted photographs of them at different facilities and different places. There's no way that chief financial officer and the person that, you know, determines products or whatever for the brand are touring all of these places that specifically do Chrysler things and they're not looking at Chrysler. I could be wrong. It could be that BYD is just buying assets from Stellantis, but I don't see it. I see Carlos Tavares, the ultimate penny pinching dumbass, selling off Chrysler and Dodge and then talking about, look at all the money we got from BYD, or selling it and then having an agreement with them. It's very similar to what you see now with Stellantis and Leap Motor in Europe. So let me know what you guys think in the comment section down below. I'd love to know what you guys think. Like I said, I see a lot of comments from you guys that actually work for the company, guys that work in these factories or worked in these factories before they were shut down. And, you know, I appreciate all you guys that are consistently sending me information and catching these dumbasses at these different facilities and taking photos. I appreciate it. But anyways, until next time, let's have a discussion in the comments. Stay tuned. And as always, stay petty, my friends.